Manchester United and Arsenal interested in Lewandowski. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? This is your channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as it's concerned in there all around the world. And today we are really doing this video of Lewandowski because he's a top hot topic this week. And as you know, we are in March. We are like 3 months to the opening of the transfer window, especially to those clubs that are really tied onto contracts with any other team in there. But if at all you feel like your contract is really going to end in the summer, you can sign a pre-contract with any other team. People like Pogba, Kane, Mohamed Salah, Kane, Rudiger, Kane, Christensen, Kane. So those players in that caliber can really sign contracts in there, and they can really announce that they've really left that club. Like we've seen Onana, who is at Ajax, and he is going to be at Inter Milan next season in there. When you look at a player like, which other player has really committed himself to another team in there? I think they are the only ones that have done that in there for you. But let's get into this Lewandowski story in there for you. News first came in showing that Arsenal are interested in Lewandowski, especially if at all they go into the Champions League in there for you, because Lewandowski cannot really allow to play outside Champions League in there for you. And Manchester United has been tied to this also by a source from Germany in there for you, after news coming out and showing that Bayern Munich are into a battle of a man who goes by names of erling Haaland in there, who plays in Borussia Dortmund in there for you. So I will believe that it's really time for this to end. I'm sorry, I support Manchester United, and I wouldn't like to see Lewandowski at Manchester United. I wouldn't love to see him at Manchester United, not even a single day, because when you look at Manchester United, they are into a rebuild, another rebuild. The rebuild of 3 years under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer failed because it didn't really give United a single trophy in there. The best we did was to accomplish second and really get a trophy and get to the Champions League finale of the UEFA Europa League, and guess what? We are beaten thoroughly by a team which goes by the names of Villarreal, and we've bottled very many semi-finals in there. So to me, I really believe that it's time for Manchester United to come and really change the way it does things. Let United not sign players because they have names, because they are big brands all over the world, and you bring them at your club because you want that followership in there and to have that big name that, oh, each and every time you hear the name Lewandowski, you know that, oh, he's Manchester United and he's big. And I'm asking myself, why should a team like Arsenal get interested or be linked to a team which goes to a striker who goes by the names of Lewandowski? Because I really believe that the project at Arsenal does not want a striker like Lewandowski, because he's 33 years of age, and if at all he's really having the best that he can really produce and put up, I think he's left with 2 years, 2 serious years of his career to be playing game in, game out in there, and to be delivering for a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. When you look at the project at Arsenal, I think it does not deserve a man who goes by names of Lewandowski in there for you, because Lewandowski is old, you get, and you are really letting go a player who goes by names of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is of that age, and then you are bringing in a player who is almost his age in there for you. Then what are you really doing? What are you really doing? It's not something good to hear that a team which goes by names of Arsenal is interested in a player like Lewandowski. However much they really need a striker to come in and put those goals at the back of the net, but Lewandowski is not the best option. To me, I really believe that Arsenal should go in for players like Isak who fit their system. You get? I don't believe that he's going to be a solution to Arsenal. He won't be. He won't be, because he's going to bring in other egos in there. I really believe that. However much news is saying that Arsenal is linked to Lewandowski, I really believe that it's not going to happen. And Mikel Arteta cannot recommend such a signing, because he has left very many players who are viable, and he has gone for the likes of Ben White, Nuno Tavares, Lokonga, Odegaard, Tomiyasu in there, because Max Aarons and Lamparte were available, but he didn't go for them. He really went for Tomiyasu in there. So I really believe that Mikel Arteta won't go in for a strike. I think for a striker of the age of Lewandowski, because he comes in at a very big salary in there. And secondly, when he comes in a team which goes by the names of Arsenal, you're not going to be sure that he's really going to be part of, he's going to be that one person who is really going to be very much player who's going to be playing in, game out. And Arsenal at its rate, they need players who are really hardworking and not injury prone players. However much Lewandowski is not an injury prone player, but you don't know, he's playing in a league that is not as physical as the Premier League, and you might find himself that when it comes to the Premier League, he is really going to be tackled a lot and is going to be awaking some injuries in his body, you get, and will be off for a very long time. And I really believe that it's not time for Arsenal to get in a player like Lewandowski, because if you are like a project like Man City or Chelsea or Liverpool, because those are already done projects, and when you bring in Lewandowski, it's like a surplus. You are adding a surplus to what you have, you get. But a team like Arsenal needs a striker who is going to grow with that squad, because Arsenal are building something new in there. And I really believe that Arsenal deserves a striker like there is Younes in there, 22 years of age, who plays for Benfica. There is FC Porto Benfica, one of those. Jonathan David, yeah, he's some quite good striker. He's of the age that can fit in there. When you look at another striker, Ishak is good in there. He can really come in at Arsenal and do the job, especially if at all they have really given them the money that they want, because he's at close to 70 billion pounds. That's the buyout clause for Ishak in there for you. So to me, I really believe that even Calvert-Lewin would be a very good for a project of Arsenal, because he's young and he is tall and he's energetic and his finishing is not all that bad. And I know with a coach like Mikel Arteta, he can come in and really put up a very good performance and really change him into a better striker in there for you. And Mikel Arteta on that, he really said that, this was quoted by Fabrizio Romano, Mikel Arteta on Arsenal summer plans: now is the moment we have to rise the quality. New striker will arrive, Arteta confirms. We need one who puts the ball in the net. That's priority number one. Any successful team needs enough goal threats in the squad in there. So that's what Mikel Arteta is saying in there for you. But I don't believe that he is really going to go in for Lewandowski, unless otherwise. You can't rule out anything in football in there, because anything can happen in there for you. Because I never expected Cavani to be coming in at Manchester United in that summer of 2021 in there, but he really came in through. He came in the summer of 2020, right? Yeah, it was 2020, right? Yeah, 2020, because he played the season of 2020 and 2021. I was playing a season of 2021, 2022. Yeah, that's it. He came in that summer of 2021. I remember United brought in Amad Diallo. They brought in Alex Telles, Facundo Pellistri, and Edson Cavani on the D-Day, on the deadline day in there. And he came in. So you never know, Arsenal might go into that transfer market and they fail to get in someone else. And they can tell them that, Bayern can tell them that, if at all you get us such and such amount of money, we get you Lewandowski. You get, and Arsenal might have made to the Champions League, because when you look how the table is standing, if at all Arsenal really wins 2 of its games they have in hand, and it's possible in there, or win one and draw 1 and lose 1, they can go 5 points ahead of Manchester United. And remember, there is that big game next month in there when Arsenal is hosting Manchester United at the Emirates. And if at all Arsenal really puts up a very good performance, they can really bar it and send United to the Europa League, especially into that game that is going to beat Arsenal out at the Emirates in there for you. So to me, I really believe that none of these teams, either Manchester United or Arsenal, needs Lewandowski, according to me, because I really believe that their project needs a youthful striker in there for you. And when you look at this article that has really come out and related Lewandowski to Manchester United, they've come out and said that United have really told Bayern Munich that keep us updated, because Lewandowski is into the last 18 months of his contract. That means when it reaches the summer, he's going to be left with 12 months. And if they don't give him the money that he wants at Bayern Munich, that means next season he'll be going for free. And that's something that Bayern won't really allow, because they've already lost a central defender to Borussia Dortmund on a free in there. There's Nicolas Schule in there. Yeah, he's called Nicolas Schule. They lost him to a team which calls by the name of Borussia Dortmund. So to me, I really believe that it's not something that Bayern Munich is going to welcome to lose another player on a free in there. And I really believe that United, as I know, and it's bored how they do things, they can really go in for a man who goes by the names of Lewandowski, because that's what they do better. That's what United does better. There is nothing United does better than that. That's what they do better. That's United for you. They brought in Ronaldo, Edson Cavani, and we look at Cavani's leaving. And when Cavani is leaving, that leaves you with only Cristiano Ronaldo in there as your centre forward, and Antoine Martial, if at all, he returns from loan at Sevilla, and that means that you should bring in another striker in there to really get you the job done in there, because even right now Manchester United is really having a very big problem. Ronaldo is 37 years and he has to play close to 3 games. Like last time, he played 3 games in 7 days. He played on Saturday, he played on Wednesday. No, he played on Sunday, he played on Wednesday, and he played on Saturday. So he played 3 games in 7 days. So it shows you that that is an overload to a player like Ronaldo in there for you. And what brings that? It's a shortage in there for you of strikers. And I don't believe that when you bring in Lewandowski, like a team which goes by Manchester United, you are bringing in 2 players who are really going to be here with big egos. And how are you going to play with them? Because they all want to be on the same page, and they're going to compete, you get. So I really believe that United doesn't need Lewandowski. They need a far much better player, youthful in age, who is really going to go with this project that they are really going to hand over to either Pochettino or Ten Hag in the next future in there for you. So I don't know what you guys have to say about this, but Arsenal and Manchester United have been linked to Lewandowski, and this will all depend on who is in the Champions League, because trust me, that 4th position either belongs to Manchester United or Arsenal, but it's so much into the hands of Arsenal, and wait and see how Arsenal are really going to go on with it. That's what I had for you today. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're really watching us for the very first time, go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button, then later go into then hit the notification bell, and then click all. That will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel in there. I sign out for now. See you later, my mates.